our boat across the ocean. Even though we had
Hi, my name is Larissa and I work here at the Artspoken. And over the years while I've been studying art therapy and working in art therapy, a lot of people have inevitably asked me, what is art therapy? So today I'm here to answer a few questions to help you to understand what art therapy is, whether you are looking at going to an art therapy session or seeing an art therapist, or whether it's something that you're interested in studying and working in as well. Art therapy is a form of psychotherapy, which simply put is similar to psychology or counselling. Unlike modern counselling and modern psychology though, which is based very much primarily on talking, art therapy is based on art and art making. That's where the differences are. Art is used in 3 different ways. First of all, in art therapy, it's the process of making the art. Second, it's working with the thoughts and feelings, reflections that come up from looking at the artwork. And third, it's about the interaction that the client can have with the artwork. A lot of people also ask, what do you classify as art? I'm not good at art. Well, unlike art classes or art at school, which a lot of people are familiar with art with, the final product doesn't need to look good. Art therapy isn't about creating artwork that is aesthetically pleasing. Art can be created and art can take on many different forms. Everything from drawings and sketches through to patterns, paintings, sculptures, collages, making toys, making different crafts. The artwork that someone can create in an art therapy session is broad. And there are a number of different materials that somebody can use too, and this will always determine what kind of artwork somebody creates. In art therapy, a word that people often use, or you may often hear, which means materials, is mediums. So mediums such as paint, like watercolors, oil paints. Then we have pencils, colored pencils, lead pencils, graphite, chalk, pastels, oil pastels, chalk pastels, clay and putty, Play-Doh, collaging materials and sculpting materials like wire. You have fabric, knit, or to tie knots, to do weaving, felting. So the materials and the artwork that can be created with them are really broad, and nobody is expected to have had experience in using any of these things or to know how to make something that looks good. The therapist is always there to guide the client in using different materials. And to start with, any artwork that somebody creates in an art therapy session is generally going to be quite simple. Most activities and most materials that people use in an art therapy session to begin with are really generally easy to use materials, and the activities and processes that the art therapist asks the client to do to begin with especially are not going to be difficult. So some examples would be, next 10 minutes I invite you to use these pastels to be able to create a pattern that represents how you're feeling today. And that's just an example. Regardless of the materials or the medium that a client is using in an art therapy session and the art piece that somebody is creating, at the end of the day, it's just a tool and a way to be able to express and to be able to explore something with the client. So how does art therapy work? Art in its many different forms, from watching movies to reading books to going to a gallery, making art, are pleasurable and generally enjoyable. Art therapy works in that it bypasses these main modes of communication that we rely on in society, such as talking, and it utilizes other parts of a person. In an art session, somebody can shift the focus from having to put their experiences and their challenges into words. Someone can shift their focus and their energy into their body, into their hands. They can activate a different part of their mind, their imagination and their creativity. In an art therapy session, somebody can get lost, not in a bad way, in the safety of the art therapy space. Somebody can really get lost and shift their attention from the day-to-day and the present moment and can really look within. Art therapy is a great way for different thoughts and feelings to surface that maybe somebody didn't even know existed within them, let alone be able to put into words. Often things will surface that a client hasn't been able to put into words or wouldn't know how to put into words. Art therapy is a beautiful way that people can use creativity in many different ways to be able to overcome challenges they face, explore experiences they've had, and work towards goals and access resources in their life to help them to achieve those goals. I invite you to contact us here at the Artspoken to be able to experience the power of art therapy for yourself.
Even though we had two arms made out of straw, you told me that of course I'm worth it, that you've never